Hey everybody. Today we're going to talk about the brainstorming discussion that we're going to have on Canvas. And we're going to talk about this in relation to your Project 1 research activities. So let's talk very briefly, what is Project 1? So Project 1, it's a group project, okay? And with this group project, each of you will be writing a series of 5 articles, okay? These articles should be about a shared topic, all right? So for example, all of you in your group could be writing about science fiction, or you could all be writing about movies, or you could all be writing about um, My Little Pony. Anything at all will work. The goal with the discussion that we're having is that you want to find classmates with those common interests. Okay, so you want to find your partners for this project. And you're going to be working in groups of 3 to 5 students. And so you do want to make sure that you all have similar ideas for what you're going to be talking about, for what you're going to be writing about. So with the discussion board, the way that works is, I posted the assignment up here in Canvas. And you'll notice under the assignment, you should see a reply button. It will either be on the right side or the left side for you, okay, depending on your screen setup. Once you hit that button, you will see a text box show up. And into that text box, you can add your thoughts, okay? And so this is the part of the brainstorm where you talk about your personal interests. And this should be about 100 words. Now think of 100 as that minimum. You can always go more than that. I am completely okay with you writing more, especially if it's something you're really interested in. Now, after you write your 100 words, you're going to look at what other posts have your classmates written. And you'll see them further down. So if you kind of scroll down, you'll see other 100-word brainstorms. Okay. Some will be longer than others. And with those brainstorms, okay, so when you have the discussion looks a little bit like this, what you're going to do is you're going to reply to them. Okay, so for example, you might go to the second one here and type in a 50-word reply. Okay, and in your reply, you just want to talk about, what did you think of what your classmate said? Are there any ideas that you have that you would that maybe they should consider adding? Okay. And then you'll go down to another classmate and write a reply. And you're going to do 3 replies total. Okay. Now, while that's happening, your classmates will also be posting replies to your brainstorm. Okay. And so you should receive at least 2 replies. Ideally, everyone will receive 3. But since it is the first week, it's possible that a couple students might end up posting in the wrong places, things like that. Not to worry. So, a couple things I recommend. One, make sure that everyone has, at least 2 replies before you start going into more. So for example here, this person has 2 replies, this person has 1. Post a reply to the person who only has 1 so far. Or if you see someone who has no replies yet, go ahead and post replies for them first. I also encourage you to read through, you can just look at all the different ones that are there and get a sense of which classmates you'd be interested in working with. Now, the next thing you might be wondering is, how will this be graded? Well, first, structure does not matter. Okay? So structure, not important for this assignment. All I am looking for is that you have ideas and that you are sharing them. All right. Next thing, there is no research needed here today. All right. We are only looking for your ideas, things that you are already interested in or things that you already want to know more about. So with that, the main thing is share the ideas that you have for what you might like to write a paper about. All right. This should be something that you actually like. Go with your actual interests. The more you like your topic, the more you will enjoy Project 1, or rather the less you will hate it, depending on your thoughts. And with your classmates, you want to look for, again, who might you want to work with, who is also interested in similar types of projects. And so with that, all I'm really looking for is that you have some interesting ideas. You've shared some interesting interests. I'm not going to be grading for grammar or spelling or anything like that. This is a brainstorm. Brainstorms are loose. They're flexible. You do not need to go through and write and edit them. You can use bullet points for your brainstorms if you want. If you prefer to handwrite, you could simply write it out on a sheet of paper and then post a photo to the discussion board. Finally, you could also post a recording. There is no requirement that this assignment be written. If you'd rather do a video or just a quick recording with your phone, you can upload that and that will work perfectly fine. Now, the way I grade these, when I go into Canvas, it gives me a setup where, I'll click each student's name. And so for one student, it will show me your main brainstorm, that 100 words. Okay. And then underneath that, it will also show me all of the replies you've written. And so that way I can see in one place all the work that you've done without having to necessarily go through to try tallying up manually, did you get your 3 posts or anything like that. Okay, Canvas will show me all of your submissions in one place, and then I will do a grade that way. Okay, and you should find the rubric for that in Canvas. So, as always, if you have any questions, okay, please be sure to email or you can text. You will find both of my points of contact in Canvas. I won't share them on the video because the video may go on YouTube to make it easier to share with you guys. But with that, I hope all of you are having a good day so far and that this is helpful. But again, definitely let me know in case of any questions or comments, or if you're looking for ideas to write about. So with that, have a good day.